kiddos. I'm taking them some of my fresh eggs and some vegetables and stuff. Up here, y'all, it's hotter than Hades. Woo! It's 100 degrees and I don't know what the heat index is, but I know one thing, it's plenty hot. It's almost the end of August. Maybe it won't last much longer. July was so nice with all that rain and clouds, but it's a little overcast today. I don't think there's a chance of rain, but or either it's dusty. I don't know what it is. I hadn't checked the forecast. I've been so busy. I hadn't had time. I'm always doing something, y'all. There is always something that needs to be cleaned or something that needs to be done. But you know what? I'm glad I'm well enough to do it. I thank God that I can get up and do it. I got my new glasses on. They're working great. I got new glasses, but the prescription didn't change. I don't know if I told y'all that part. I know I talked about getting new glasses, but in a year, my prescription was still the same. So that's good. It means mine ain't getting no worse. No cataracts, no. I have one floater in one eye that I've had for a while, but he said it hasn't changed. And it don't even bother me anymore. I was laughing and telling him it did bother me for a while, for months. And I knew that's what it was. And I went into the doctor and he said, yeah, we see it. We can see it in the test. And so he said it wasn't no difference. It's been there a couple of years, so not sure what caused that, but it's in my left eye. And I could see it. I always thought something was moving. I guess I'm used to it now. I told him I don't see it anymore at all. So I don't know why I don't see it. But I used to think something would be moving out to the left of me. In the house, driving, everywhere. It was very annoying. Because I would turn and there wouldn't be anything there. It would just be that floater in my eye. But it's not any worse, so there's no concern. He said my eyes looked healthy. And so far, all my yearly tests that, we get once a year, so far everything's been good. I have a dentist appointment and my blood work coming up in a few weeks. I think I'll go to the dentist first for my cleaning and checkup. So, if we can get 100 on those two tests, I'll be good for another year. I'll be good. So, that's a blessing at my age, y'all, because my friends have all kinds of issues. My friend that had the colon surgery, they took 12 inches of her intestine out, and she's still in the hospital as of today. Now, y'all may not see this video for another week, but she's doing well. She was in some pain. They did it laparoscopic. I think she's got 6 incisions. They took out a tumor and 12 inches of large and small intestine. And hopefully It was all of it was non-cancerous, but they really can't say to the biopsies come back. But, you know, usually they can tell from looking at that. They did mine before my colon surgery 12 years ago. They told me from my colonoscope that it was not cancer. And then when they biopsied it, there was no cells, nothing cancerous. And so I thank the Lord for all that. Adhesions from another surgery attached to my large intestine and twisted it. So they had to take out my sigmoid colon. So that's really the part of the colon you don't need. It only holds the waste, really is all it's there for. So I get rid of my waste a lot quicker. So life is good. Life is good. Y'all, I'm laughing, but I was really concerned because 6 months before that, I had lost 3 friends from my church to colon cancer. And one of them was only a few months before when I got sick. And I'm going to tell y'all, it scared me bad. It scared me real bad. Well, I'm going to end this video. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. I'm about to drop off all these goodies for my doctor and the kids. I bring my doctor eggs too. She works in the same office as my son. And y'all know, y'all been here with me before. Actually, my doctor's office is right in front of us there. Her office is, the front entrance is around on the other side. Anyway, I might come back in a minute. Okay, delivery made. We got happy children. They got peaches, plums, potatoes, eggs. I don't know what all. I took that zucchini squash and sliced it up and battered it. I cut it and let it set for a long time on the cabinet and let it sweat. Salted it and let it sweat. And I mixed up my cornmeal flour mixture and battered it and laid it in gallon bags, flat, you know, like individual slices, and put it in the freezer. I got 3 gallon, not gallon bag fulls, but, you know, like just covered one layer in the bag. And I'm going through the back way from the office, from my son and daughter-in-law's office. Because I need to go over here and see if my dentist's office is ready, because I've got a dentist appointment coming up, and I just thought about it when I was over there. My dentist office was over by their office, and the new office is right here. That's it. And they're there. They told me they thought they would be for my next appointment. So that's where I'll be going, and this is the funeral home that I do hair at when they call me. So I'll be going to the new dentist office. That'll be interesting. I know it's a lot bigger room than they were renting in that building where my son's at, but they didn't want to go in partners with the doctor that my son works for, which is his brother-in-law. They're building a new building there. Thank you. They slowed down to let me cross. I was going to stop in the center lane. Thank you. Thank you. You wave at them. Anyway, we're going home. I'm going home. It's mid-afternoon. I'm going to go home and get some lunch. I hadn't even had lunch yet, y'all. I got leftovers. I don't know if I want leftovers or if I want a sandwich. I'll figure it out, I guess, when I get to the house and see what looks appealing. Ooh, I wish this light would change because I'm ready to move out of this sunshine. And I got very good tinted windows too. And I'm glad I got these windows tinted. Ooh, because it would be hot right now if I didn't. I sure wish somebody up there would turn right so we could go right. I should have cut through that parking lot. I should have cut through back there and went through Lowe's parking lot on that side road. I'd done be halfway home by now. There's our big lots, but our big lots ain't on the list of the closings at 300 stores. I know a lot of the Walgreens is closing too, but not our Walgreens as far as I know. Although they cut my sister's hours way back to like 20 hours a week, y'all. I sent her that post when I found it, or not post, video. When I found it on YouTube that Walgreens was closing, she hadn't been working there long. And of course they told her they wasn't closing. And we haven't seen anything around here saying that they are closing. But they cut her hours shortly after that, right after they hired her. So I don't know. She can draw retirement in January. And it ain't easy living on that, Social Security. It ain't easy living on that. She'll turn 62 in December. So she can get her first check in January if she wants it. Her house is paid for and her car's paid for, so she ought to be able to live on it, but I wished I knew what that building was out there, y'all. I said something about that one that we went by the other day. It almost looks like it's going to be like the front of it almost looks like a tractor supply or something like that. But there ain't no name on no sign out there that I can see of what it's going to be. Y'all, my allergies are so bad. I don't know what in the world is in this air that's... It may just be dust, because I'm going to tell you, it's dusty. I can't believe it's so dusty. We're not in no burn ban. I mean, look how green everything is. But there is a lot of dust in the air. I can take the leaf blower or my magic wand and wipe my car off and get up the next morning and it's just covered in dust. Like, you know, like you mowed the yard or something and blew dust up on it. I noticed it was all over my sister's car like that too. So there's something in the air. That may be what all this haziness is I see. That's probably why I'm staying choked up. Y'all, I've never been able to drive with a pair of prescription glasses on that did not annoy me. I'm so happy with these glasses. I've almost forgotten 2 or 3 times that I've even had them on. Boy, that's a blessing. I changed total styles of frame. I used metal frames before, and these are plastic. So we'll see how they hold up. But I'm very gentle. I'm very careful. Those other frames I used 3 years and never even had to replace a screw. So I hope these work, last a while. If they don't, as cheap as they are, I'll get the lenses. I'll go get another pair and get the lenses put in them, I guess. The frames were very cheap at Walmart, y'all. The cheapest ones that our place had was $169. I wasn't fixing to pay that for no pair of glasses. So I got, altogether, my glasses are probably about $700, and I had to pay about, maybe my part, about $70. So, and if I go next year and these still fit and my prescription don't change, I'll just keep wearing them. I'll wear them a few years like I did my other ones. But my insurance only pays so much, and I'm not, I told that woman, I said, my insurance won't pay that. I'm not gonna do that. I said, I'll go get a pair of frames and I'll come back. And that's what I did before, 3 years ago, and I just used the same frames. I think next time I'll just go get the frames and come back. I'm not even gonna sit out there and talk to them, because she acted like she didn't like that too much. The other girl, I talked to another girl when I come back. She was really nice. But that first lady, I don't know if they get commission off of maybe the frames, but y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I give $17 for these frames. Y'all will see them in the video when the video's released. $17. I give $25 for my other ones, those red and gold ones that I wore all the time. I give $25 for those frames and wore them 3 years, and they're still good. I got them in a case in my purse for extra if something happens to these, till I can get them fixed. I have the other glasses to fall back on. So, and I couldn't see that the $169 ones frames was any better than these, the ones I picked up and looked at. And honestly, because a lot of them were the like newer, really, trendy styles, and a lot of those I don't like, and I didn't like them on my face. Now they're cute on some people, but it just wasn't my style. And I picked out these, and the girl up there at Walmart got tickled at me because I tend, when I go get new readers, I pick out almost the same frame every time. The same shade, the same thing. It's just what I like. It's what's comfortable on my face. It's what I can see out of. So I did that when I picked these glasses. I looked for something similar to my readers. And that's how I got these frames. And so far, it's worked out really, really good. So I'm glad I listened to that inner self, and didn't try to do something really, different. I thought about getting some of those other frames, real trendy ones like I see people wearing. But, I'm like, if it just ain't you, it just ain't you. Anyway, we're home. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Don't forget to say your prayers. And thanks for riding with me to take the kids their treats. We love y'all. See y'all in the next video.